now on to the video.
Hi, welcome to Jovie's home. And today we are going to be answering a frequently asked question, which is why the hell were you at Eurovision? Right, Dan?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know, why were we at Eurovision?
Why were we at Eurovision?
God, no. No. So if that's something that you would like to hear, then why don't you come on in, kick off your shoes and stay a while. We're really glad you're here. So before we get into the video, let's talk about the Dutch word of the day, and that is, shall we say it together? Eurovisie Songfestival, which means the Eurovision Song Contest. And stick around because we have some changes coming to the channel for a little while. Stick around for that. We will tell you at the end what's happening, or you can just skip through. I will have it marked here if you want to know what's happening with our channel. So, yeah. All right. Welcome, Dan.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling a bit empty now that Eurovision is over. I'm finding a new way to get joy. Yeah.
That was wild. That was such a fun experience. Should we talk a little bit about it?
Yeah. Okay, let's start maybe in the beginning.
Okay.
How did we get there?
Yeah, how did we get there? So if you guys don't know, if you're just watching us on YouTube, you might not know that we also TikTok and Instagram. And I was doing a little bit of a series there about what I was learning Dutch and stuff, and that kind of went a little bit viral, went crazy. And we were contacted by people high up in Eurovision that were able to make things happen, and they offered us press passes to come and cover Eurovision because they thought that we were funny and they liked what we were doing, so they wanted us there. And that is how we ended up at Eurovision. Because when they offer you a position, you're not going to say no. I wasn't going to say no. Were you going to say no?
No, definitely not.
Hell no.
I remember 2 years ago when Duncan won, we were just having this joking conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, just imagine if we can be part of Eurovision, not knowing that we now really attended Eurovision, and not just as visitors, but as press. Like, we've been there.
Behind the scenes, we got to interview people, we got to go to rehearsals, we got to cover the Turquoise Carpet, we got to do so much cool stuff. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. No, wait, I don't want to say that. I hope it was our first Eurovision experience and not a once-in-a-lifetime, because I want more. Do you want more?
Yes. So we heard about that in November?
Yeah.
November, December. And for sure, I was still a bit skeptic. Like, I mean, it sounds cool, but I have to see it for myself. And then it got closer and closer, and then we got an invite to submit our information for a press pass. Then we picked up our press pass. Then we got in, and I was like...
Then we did COVID testing.
Yeah, and then it was like, okay, I think this is real.
I think that it wasn't until we were there the first day, like sitting at our desk, that we were like...
Holy shit.
It's real. Like, it's actually
this
real.
This is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. It was
and
amazing.
Just being there in general, the whole event, it's so crazy big. It's so big, but so well organized that we have to say that.
So the way that it worked with anybody that had a pass, like not just the press, but also the artists, the volunteers, the staff, everybody. We had these badges that we would have to scan to get in and out of places, and your badge would not scan after 48 hours of your COVID test. And you still had to wear a mask almost all the time. You could only take it off.
A certified mask, not just any mask.
Yeah.
Just like a very strict and good mask. So it felt very safe in general to be there.
What was the best part for you? Well, no, let's talk about rehearsals, because that was cool to see, right?
Yeah. So every country had multiple rehearsals. They had the first rehearsal, that was their first chance to be in the arena and see everything come together. And they had like a private moment for that. So you could not be in the arena, but we could see on the screens what was happening, but we were not able to record or share anything of that. And then there were the second rehearsals, we were a few days later, and we were able to attend those from the arena. So that was our first chance to be in the arena and watch what's happening there.
Yeah.
And then the third rehearsal is the dress rehearsal, and that's where everything comes together. So like from the beginning to the show until the very end of the show, they just rehearse everything.
Yeah.
And the first attempt for that, we could also view from the arena.
That was really, really cool. I think, so when we were preparing to go to Eurovision, you and I were really watching all of the songs, like everything on YouTube that was available up until then.
Yeah, and we built like our own little opinion about everything and how we ranked everything.
Yeah, and how we thought it was gonna be, and like which songs we loved and which songs we didn't like. And I was so surprised at how much that changed for both of us.
The performance really makes or breaks your song. Yeah.
And also, like, getting to know them from going to press conferences, like some people that you maybe like before, you realize that they're kind of like an asshole and then you don't want to cheer for them anymore.
Yeah.
Whereas other people, you maybe didn't love the song, but they're just so sweet and kind and cute that you're like, actually, I kind of love you now and I want you to win. So
yeah,
that was...
It became really personal.
It did. It
Yeah.
did. Yeah. For me, the first time that I heard the song Russian Woman, I don't know how it was for you, but the first time that I heard it, I was like, meh, like it's fine. Like it was nothing that I was just like, wow. But then after seeing the first rehearsal on the computer, on the screens, and then meeting her at the press conference, I was just like, you're my winner. I absolutely loved her so much.
Yeah.
She was great.
And we also got a chance to do an interview.
We did. If you guys missed it, you shouldn't. Check it out. They will link the Eurovision playlist at the end of this video. So, yeah.
No, we got a chance to do some interviews. We did notice, I think, that we were new to that, so that it was really like for us, like, okay, how do we get an interview and like the best way to approach that? I think if we would start now with Eurovision, I think we would have a very different approach. Just day one, we would do it differently. But we managed to get some interviews, and I think some really fun ones with some of our favorites. So that's great. And then you had an amazing Sunday.
I did. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I feel personally attacked. It was not my fault.
No, I'm kidding. No.
No, so what happened is for the Turquoise Carpet, they really, because of COVID restrictions, they were not allowing, even all the on-site press was not allowed to go. So it was 4 people per country could go, and our country gave us just one. We had to choose whether it was going to be me or Dan.
Yeah.
And while I really wanted you to go, would you have done what I did?
No. You did a much better job. No, I totally agree. It was a good decision to let you go. But
I know. So what we did on the Turquoise Carpet, if you missed it, and please watch, if you're going to watch any video from this, it should be that one, because that is probably, that one has eclipsed Carnival now for my favorite video that we've done. Because
really?
I think so.
Oh.
Just because it was just so wild. Like, it was just so silly. I sang questions to the contestants and they had to sing their answers back, and it was just really fun for that. So
footage looks very fun, yeah. So I'll stop making you feel bad. No. But talking about highlights, I think you had another tiny little highlight.
Yeah, I did. We got to meet Nikki de Jager, Nikki Tutorials, which was for me a dream come true. Okay, so there was a press conference with the 4 hosts, and they came in, and as they came in, Dan looks over at me and I'm just crying. Like, I'm already crying. Nobody said a word, and I'm just like, she's here in the same room. We're breathing the same air. Like, I was just so... But I just admire her so much as somebody who started on a... Yeah, he's laughing. Okay, fine. No, she started on YouTube. She started doing something that she loves, the way that we did. She was not somebody who got higher or like who got more advanced in her career by being nasty or by being mean or by being in drama. She got to where she is through hard work and being who she is and true to herself and just doing what she loves. And that's such a positive thing, and she's just such a positive role model. And then suddenly I was feeling like, well, our YouTube got us to Eurovision, YouTube got her to Eurovision. Like, there's this like link between us, and I don't know, I just love her so much. And so yeah, we got to see her at the press conference, and she made a TikTok with me. She agreed to be in one of my TikToks.
And she reposted it on her Insta story.
She did. Nikki, thank you. You are a queen. Maybe we can insert a little clip here so that these people can see it. But yeah, it's that was like the highlight of my life. What was the highlight of your?
I don't think I have like one specific highlight. I think just these 2 weeks were one big highlight. I think the most fun I've had since the start of this whole COVID mess, and then just
for sure,
not just for a day, but for like I think 2 whole weeks of just fun and doing crazy things that I could never imagine doing. Like even when I'm like 40 and have a career, I wouldn't imagine me doing that. And now I'm fucking 17 and I'm walking around at Eurovision as press. It's crazy. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it was great. And by the end, like I really think when the finals came around, it was so hard to vote. Or like people would ask us like, who's your favorite?
I still cannot pick a favorite. I voted for multiple people and I still cannot pick one favorite.
No.
I think it was also unique about this year. I think normally there's one clear winner that's always like high up in the polls. And okay, this year we had Italy always high in the polls, but it was not like this thing was like Italy's gonna win.
No, so and I mean, it was clear from the jury voting, Italy was not even in the top 3. It was the public vote that helped push. It was such an exciting thing to see as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That was it for Eurovision this year.
Hopefully for this year.
If someone sees us and they go, wow, you make fun content, we would love to come to Italy next year.
It would be amazing. It would be amazing to get to have this opportunity again and and to also do it maybe in a different way than we did now. But yeah, it's all when you're somewhere new for the first time and trying to figure it out on your own and it was just you and me there. It's not like we had somebody that was there that was telling us like this is how you do this or this is how you do that. It was very much that we were
finding out stuff like on the spot. So it was not like we could really well prepare for it. We were just really like, well, we're gonna see how this goes, how things are gonna happen. So I think, yeah.
So that's it. As we mentioned at the beginning, there's a little bit of a life update, and what I want to tell you is that Dan and I are going to be taking sort of like a semi-break, not a full break, but we're going to be posting less often, and that is because my daughter is having surgery this week, and I just want to be around as her mom and not have the pressure of creating videos and sticking to a schedule and any of that stuff while my family really needs me. So we are going to be taking a little bit of a break in posting. We will still post off and on, but not every week until I'm confident that she can be fine. Anything else you want to say, Dan?
No, I think we've said everything. It was an amazing experience.
It was. Thank you so much to everybody that helped get us to Eurovision. We really appreciate you and just love the fact that you believed in us, and we hope that we made you proud, and we hope that you guys liked what we were doing too. So thanks again. Thank you guys for coming over. Thanks for watching and spending some time with us. We will see you in the next one. Doei!
Bye.